Previously on Family Affairs.
Or not in the new year, we need to perform new stuff. Now, where does it come in when you say we're going to perform? Because I'm going to bluntly refuse you, Strauss, for me to perform new stuff, old stuff in the new year.
Now, what I was wondering is there no way of telling him he must stop with that, and then he must
coming from your office first.
Yeah, we can. Even this.
Let's put the things in this one iTunes, so people can download, because there are no hard copies, people can go to the shop and buy. So I think that's what we agreed upon. So I took the initiative to put it on. So like now, the fair for me get them to get their fair share of it when the record comes in after the sales of the album,
So you did it directly with the agent.
No, the agent. I cut the agent out.
Oh, so you are the one who loaded yourself directly.
Yes, because the thing is, I'm having my registered company, my publishing company, Chester, in plus it's supposed to register artists. The world is also really registered with you guys. So I mean, that's all they needed. So I had to laugh with it.
Yeah. Okay, but as I'm always saying that it will be always good for you guys to do things fair, clear, and then also in a very much mutual agreement where both of you are happy. To avoid those kind of conflict and then aftermath conflicts and so on. And then they indicated that also they were saying that they didn't want you to market that now until the album release, and then so that when the album release, and then maybe you can market the same time. Is it okay?
I think for a long time now, people have asked us a question as to what happened in the first place when we broke up. And now it's all there for you guys.
I spent 2 years with those guys, ever since we got back together, not back together, but that was happening to record new material and maybe like put out a great album, but we cannot do that anymore.
Yeah, I remember. I read about the story when you guys come back together, and so yeah. And then everybody was looking forward to see what will be the
those things did not materialize because you understand also those guys are also working and they have like 95 jobs. So the biggest problem we were facing was commitment. Yeah, because things are done all the differently now, marketing we have new guys also in the game. You have to promote. At least we can assist each other. One is promoting, one is scoring, one is whatever. We could have get the job there. But like now, and even when we were talking to them about you, those things, it's kind of like, I just want to actually put everything out to you and tell you what is really going on. I was asking you about it. If you have a registered jointly with
when you want this person so bad to be in this type of situation, like Themba always puts it, but that person doesn't want to be there. So it doesn't help that you want to force that person there. So at the end of the day, I think you have to let that person go, because what happened the first time round, what happened, cool. But the second time around, I think it's very unfair towards the people that listen to us, towards the people that look up to us, towards the fans. Ons kan net nie come compro a biggie and that's it. Just because of a disagreement of, let me put it bluntly, just because maybe one member thinks that he's bigger than the group, it doesn't work like that. Because you know what, when we started this journey, when we were doing the NAMA performance, we said that the Matongo brand is bigger than all of us, whether it's Tembizo, Degdeng, Mr Makoya, it's bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
But you see, but the thing is like now what happened back then, like they also went on like shows. They want to go do 3 shows in December without me, you know, because we have our differences now, and I'm also concentrating on my album. So they want to go perform. Even if I wanted to, I could have said no, but these are all the songs that I produced. You see, you guys cannot go perform these songs and make money out of it and not even give me nothing. Doesn't matter if I'm part of the group or not. You see, I own the work also, you see. So
Yeah,
that's what they
and then those are the things I was saying. You guys, when you're supposed to sit and agree, both
yeah, but we are
when it comes to performance,
now.
reproduction of the works, and then if you are loading the song somewhere else and so on. Those are the things I said. You're supposed to sit and then have time to discuss and how's the show is going. Even sometimes we can even use our office.
We try hard to pull in the person, but the person doesn't want. As you say there, is water in olie, hele mengni. As a person even any, what do you want me to do? Let the person go for the second time.
I did not even do this deliberately. You see, I don't even want to have any bad blood over with them. You see, I just want to concentrate on my career and my music thing. So that is the only problem that I'm having.
Okay, now way forward. What is the way forward? What do you suggest?
The way forward is if I just be patient and then I will, if the sales come in, I will be transparent with them and show them what else can I do like now. I cannot take it back because the plan is in me to take it back. You see, even if I take it back, they will still want to look on and monitor it or what, so and then I will sit again. Because the thing is, the number one reason I even stop doing business with them is I check on anytime I do business with you guys, I'm just losing. I can't protect my job or the work, the hard work that I'm doing. You guys are also working and you guys are not putting in the same amount of energy that I want to spend. And I understand, I cannot buy family friend everything, but you see, this is what I do, this is my 9 to 5. So that's what I was explaining to you, but they couldn't see my side of the story. So it ended up being like now, this current situation now.
I hope Damara does the best. Not hope. I wish him the best. He must do great things in his life to be the best. Matongo family, this is where we go. Phambili. Kubuso. Atsui masule. Kubuso. Kuzwa hano. Kutuya. Kakunasa tutiti. How do I put it? No caring for us. We're going forward. We're going to be the best who we are. That is Matongo. That's who we are. That's what we're gonna do. Makisaki.
If I call you guys to meet maybe like next week and then further discussing, and then when you come up with those terms and conditions and so on, is it okay?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, I'm not also comfortable with it when it comes to sitting down with those guys. Because the thing is, the way they treated me in December, it's the way we split and it's the way we are like apart until now.
That's what I'm seeing. That you've been in the industry for quite a long time now, and then these things always happen. And then I see in most cases, most of the group, this what happened, and then it's broke up the groups or trust within the groups. So now there is something going on which you guys are okay. It's good that you have even indicated that this is what you want to do. And as you said that you want to be transparent towards that activities, but that you can send each other emails, okay, or discuss through emails, and then as long as you agree on terms. Yeah.
But the whole things, I built it up already when you start moving like that. It's because of the show. The show was successful.
Yeah, but you see, this is the thing. This is me saying, Tamara, okay, the shows are confirmed. We should start, promoting
Rehearsing.
it and whatever. Then it says it's not about schedule conflict or anything. It's just that honestly, my heart is not in it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, then I said, okay, I did do this with your blessing. Remember, nothing was done behind your back.
Yeah.
And then he said, you are not hearing me. And he goes on, you're not hearing me, okay, it's cool. I am not contracted to anything, so I won't engage in any activity with you guys. You get what? This is before we went on the road.
Before.
And then I said, I hope this path that you're choosing is cool, because what we said is, you can still promote your things while we are on the road. That means you can eat Tamara Degling and Matongo. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
And then he says, I am not in it. Why are we forcing it? Before going on the road. So once everything started going in the media, he calls us up and then he says, you guys are going to perform without me. And then we're like,
So then we said,
but you left the group, and then when we put
Yeah.
these 2 days together, you said you don't know.
So we gave him an option and said, okay, you can come back, but at least we must go through. We must
The whole
follow
shows.
through the whole shows.
Because he
gave
just
us
said, I just want to go to Waffles. He just
gave us
minutes.
Then he said that I'll be waiting for you guys tomorrow, and I told him, me, I'm
He
not
doesn't
going to
play.
present so that I get you only for Wolfish Pay. What about Kietmas? What about Mama?
Yeah.
And we did that.
You see?
And then he says, no, I'm too busy and whatever. I'm like, my brother, that's not how we come to the table and, come to common ground. Because what you are doing now is basically you are showing us you can step into the group and step out whenever you feel like it. And that if we are using you, you are a blessing to us, which is wrong. So what he's again there saying, he's always diverging from the truth.
Yeah.
Because in the first place, who left the group?
Yeah.
Him. When the tour dates and whatever started, we did it in consultation with him. And then he says, I don't want. I am not contracted with you guys to do anything with you. So please, my heart is not there. Who said that? Him. So when we went along to do the shows,
Then it's just,
and then he felt some type of way, he's like, really, these guys can pull it off without me. So whose fault is it? Now for him putting this on the net is to, in a way, to show us that he's going to do whatever he feels. Fine, he's
That's
a
what he
producer.
says.
but the other thing which I pick it up now is fine. It's fine. You know what? We receive. We will receive the iTunes report.
That's the thing also.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yes.
Yeah. He
But
doesn't know.
now
We will
all-
receive the iTunes report through Kapaso.
Well, I wish Tamara Degden all the best of luck. But this time around, Matongo family is here to stay. Matongo family is celebrating 20 years in the music industry. Matongo family is still going to be doing beautiful music. And Matongo family is not about one person. So this train is going. Like NFA's president said, the train is leaving. Are you getting on board or not? So, wash Matongo family 20 years. Wasala.
The name Matongo is bigger
Yes.
than individuals. Yeah.
Now that is what we were trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
Say, Tamara, it is cool you are doing your solo project. Man. Let us still do the Matongo here, you still do your thing.
Yeah.
Then you know it's a happy family. And you hear what he said.
Yeah.
And it's not something that we did bad at all. Not at all.
It's just like that. This attitude, this jealous attitude.
That is the
Yeah, no, it's
The
understandable.
moment you guys did something good, the others, I feel like
Yeah.
I was a producer. That was the first time.
And you should see, fine, he's the producer, but who paid for those albums?
Yeah.
So the executive producer owns that
Yes.
work. It's
Yes.
not even him.
Yeah.
He didn't put a single cent
Yeah.
in both albums. So he has no say. He
Yeah.
is having a say in it. But who controls that work?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the executive producer.
They say that you were the executive producer. He's the actual sound producer.
Yes, there's a big difference there. That's why he's trying to
Yeah.
talk another
But then you
language.
must remember that material belongs to Matongo.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
It
correct.
doesn't belong
But for him, he's trying to make it feel he owns the whole
Yeah.
thing,
No, that's
which is
separate.
wrong. So we're having Max T from Omu, from Ochehenro NBC Radio, doing a song with us featuring Sunny Boy at the moment. And I think Max T is one of those individual talented radio announcers or radio producers or DJ, if you may say so.
Tears for Life. I think it's always great to work with Matongo because for me, we grew up together, and then a lot of things we have done together, and we are more comfortable doing a lot of things. I've done records from the first album, the second album.
My song is on the radio. Matongo family.
Working with a big guy like Arafat, and then it's a new song. It's very comfortable. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest hits because the thing is the collaborations with Arafat, and then with the Matongo flavor, and then also me coming also on board, just to do a flavor on it. It's gonna be one of the biggest songs that the country will ever have, and the world as well.
You know what I'll suggest now? I will suggest you need to have like a small, something that's almost like a verse, but it will be better preferably after Themba.
Yeah, if we have Themba stuff.
Yeah, at least Themba on board, then I'll know where I can maneuver to cut off and manipulate the situation.
As always, like he likes to say, the situation, the situation, the situation. He's not in the studio. Themba missing again. He's missing. Don't know where he is. Tololo.
But right now, Sapat, it will be of advantage if he has a verse. Even just you.
Ami.
Okay. Something that just breaks away from the norm, from everything.
Oh.
That's what it needs. That's what I did with the emotion.
How many minutes? How far are we in with the minutes?
No, but we need Themba first.
We need Themba first.
Yeah, no, okay, but it's fine. But then how far?
The song
with the minutes. You know what? I think I've been working with Themba all the time, and every time when if he's not very prepared, because he's one of those guys that want to have. He's a perfectionist. I don't normally call him like that because he always wants things to work his way. So the reason he's missing, I think he's uncomfortable with whatever he's having on board from Abana. And then we can't finish this thing, and then Arafat is giving me a stress because now the hook is already done and then things have to be in place. But then he keep on disappearing. I don't even know where he is from Abana, and then can somebody please call him so that we can make sure that's how we finish all these things.
It's not bad, it's 3:55.
So I can still at least put like 10,
but that's when
10
Themba.
seconds after Themba.
Yeah, that's what I say. If Themba is there, then I'll be able to manipulate it.
Now, can I put the hook? Then it becomes a hook most.
Hook? No, man, I love the way the song is, man. I just feel,
okay.
I just feel you need to add at least something more, man, like what you did with Theta Party. But it's only when Themba is there.
Yeah, when Themba is in.
When is Themba coming? Is he not going to studio?
No, he said most Friday.
He said, but he said he was going to call you. Didn't he call you?
That guy will not call me. I might go to Swakop today.
No, you can't go to Swakop. We have to finish this thing.
I have a life, bro. I'm so tired.
I don't think Themba likes making excuses. I think, straight up, I think Themba is scared to come to the studio. My honest opinion, he's scared. Utopia is bad.
It's Arafat wants to speak to you.
This motherfucker is lying. I never said I wanted to speak to you. He's lying. But anyway, how are you? I'm okay. Listen, young, hoe leek je program, bra? Wanneer wil je record moros maar voor je morgen record namiddag of hoe maak ons nou? Dan draai ons of jullie song, want is dat Jane nou? Want dit... Hey, zondag ik get some a cappella niggas coming through, bra. Okay, but call my number. Look, tomorrow it will be really perfect because it's only you left. Maxty is basically done. We also but we need to get Maxty to record something. I feel we should put something, but that can only be done after you.
Oh, something. Yeah, I think he always trying to run away from his own responsibility, especially when he feels like he's not comfortable with a lot of things. Because Themba is the type of guy that he wants things to go his way. Themba is the type of guy that will always want to have his beats. He will even change his own. He will change his own lyrics and then will come and change yours. He's uncomfortable and whatever it is. And if he's not comfortable, if you guys, the two or three people are on the same pace, then we just be like, okay, just do it your way, just do it your way, just do it. Now that's Themba for me.
Seeing Maxley work in the studio just proves to show how good he is in what he does, his craft, you know, putting those little extra spices when you need it the most. And he's doing his thing. It's a good thing that we got him on the record. I think this record is going to be super special. I think it's going to be one for the books.
I like this. Matongo family. Matongo sawata hala. Matongo family. Yazisa sawata hala. Matongo family. Matongo sawata hala.
I think I'm a Congo. For me personally, I'm a king of hooks. You know, I read music. I read beats. I read where I'm supposed to get in. I'll never just jump into a song and just be on a song. I think I've done Heta Pate. It won Best Artist of the Year, Best Hip Hop and whatever it is. I've worked with a couple of artists in terms of work. I've worked with Matongo from the first albums. I've worked with Mr Makoya. And all the songs that I've ever, all the hooks that I've ever, people will always sing along. I'm more of a party guy. I more want to have the feelings. I don't want to do an album, you know. I'm not an artist because, and I'm just an entertainer because for me at the end of the day, I just want to sing the middle part because which is the most exciting part. That's where people and the ladies will be screaming.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Matongo family.
And boom, he drops his stuff. Well done, Maxley, well done. I like it. Let's just wait for Themba then.
I think this song, come 2019, this song is going to change a lot of things. I think the whole song, you know, if people have to listen to the whole complete project at the end of the day, the way we have structured it, it's going to change the music personally on how people are supposed to do music. First of all, you've got a lot of 3 different people. The producer is a different flavor on it, and then the artist, Matongo, they've got their own flavor, I've got my own flavor. This whole compilation, and we also have a lot of people like Tequila also on the project. We have a guy like Sunny Bo who's also rapping on the project, you know. It's a whole compilation, you know. At the end of the day, we have composed one of the biggest songs that's carrying a lot of people, which will ever unite the whole entire country. And for me, for that, I think it's gonna go worldwide. I'm only pushing and praying for the video. When the video comes, a lot of things will change because, you know, we'll put all the cultures also together. And then for me, for that, I think it has been a good idea for Matongo to try to look for, you know, since it's a reunion and they're coming back and then the new album and everybody were waiting to come up with something more different than the rest of the other things. And the world didn't expect that this is what we are going to have so far. And for me, for that, I would like to applaud everybody else that have been part of the project, from producers to whoever it is in the office. And thank you so much for also inviting me.
Next on Family Affairs.
At the door. At the door itself, you know, the windows are shuttered. The butler bar's doors are shuttered. You know, and when you're about to enter, the doors that you open up to go inside the hall are all broken up. The paint is messed up.
Basically, the big so that is the whole main purpose of the show. But now we have to know how much it's going to cost us to fix everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, because first thing is to paint the color.